Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we have an iPhone 6 which has come in for restoration. So I just got it in the mail and this is the iPhone 6. So it is a 32GB gold version and first impressions, obviously the screen is smashed, the bottom part of the display is missing, the home button's gone. I do have the home button. I just put it on to another replacement screen just to make sure I don't lose it, and I really want to see whether Touch ID still works. I really hope it is, but I have very less confidence in that because it's completely ripped out of here, so I hope the home button's fine. So other than that, the display as well is completely cracked. The LCD is cracked. And from the looks of it at the back, things seem to be fine. It just got a lot of pitting and scratches. You can see the case mark right there. But other than that, the phone isn't bent or anything like that. It just has a problem with the display. So I'm going to turn it on and see whether it boots up. Oh, well, all right. It's already booted up, I guess. So as you can see, the screen is pretty bad. It is locked. It's not iCloud locked, it's just locked with the passcode, so all I have to do is restore it. I checked with the owner and I can't input the password, as you can see, because the 0 at the bottom is not working as the LCD is cracked. So the only thing I have to do right now is to put on a brand new display and hope things work out. So let's begin. So the first thing, turn off the iPhone. As always, do that first. And then we first have to remove pentalobe screws, but since this iPhone 6 is missing that as well, our job is much more easier. So all I have to do is pry up the LCD right now very carefully so you don't get these glass splinters, as that can be really bad. All right, it's popped. Place the device down, open her up, and from the inside, again, pretty poor condition. As you can see, that's the water indicator, so it has come into contact with water or moisture at some part of its life. And I don't know, the battery is all I don't know what's going on right there, but overall, as you can see, the device is quite dirty on the inside. So first things first, you just want to disconnect the battery connector. Let's do that with a little pry tool. So let's do that. It's so much easier with my finger. There it is. First, always disconnect your battery connector, guys, because if you remove any other components while the battery is connected, even though the phone is off, there's a good chance you might fry the device. So just disconnect the battery connector before you do anything. Then let's just pull out the ribbon cables of the display, and there it is. That's the old LCD. And also one more thing, guys, all of the assembly at the end on the top is also completely missing. So this iPhone 6 is pretty much headed for the dumpster, but let's see if we can restore it. So as again, on the inside, guys, this is a much more closer view of it. As you can see, connectors, all of that look good. All right, I just want to throw on a replacement display. Now I have got a brand new display for this. I've had this lying around. So this is a refurbished original Apple display. So I just want to put that on and just see whether this phone is going to still work. It's connected in there. All right, let's connect down the battery as well. There we go. And let's drop it. All right, first boot, 3, 2, 1, bingo. All right, so that's great. The iPhone has booted up, and let's just see whether we can put in that passcode and get in. Let's give it a second. And there it is. So the passcode is 7055 and we're in. So obviously there's no Touch ID. I'll get that rectified, but things seem to be working. We've got a few lines at the top of the display. That is going to be an issue, but we'll have a look at it. Well, things seem to be working pretty well. Alright, so now that I know the phone is working, all I have to do is erase it from iTunes, since it doesn't have any iCloud on it, so it's fine. And just put in all the parts, put in the parts at the top, put in Touch ID, and this iPhone 6 will again pretty much be functional. So let's get to it. Again, turn it off. Let's give it a second. There we go. And again, oh yeah, the display. Yep, all right, she's turning off. Let's give it a second. And again, the first thing you want to do is disconnect the battery. Do that, and then pull out the LCD, two ribbon cables. All right. Now, to get, I have another display which has got all the parts at the top, the front-facing camera, all of the sensors and the speaker. So now I'll have to transfer all of that to the new display, as well as the home button to the new display, and just hope for the best. I really hope that Touch ID still works, because the display is pretty much destroyed from the bottom. So we'll have to see. So I'll just do that and get back. Alright guys, so we just finished swapping out the old display, the shattered one, and we put it on the new display. Now I have attached the Touch ID sensor as well as all of the sensors at the top. So we've got everything buckled up, everything clipped in, and the phone has booted up. Now, as I said in the beginning, it is unlocked from iCloud. I just erased it on iTunes and it's back up. So we do not have any iCloud on this iPhone, as you can see. So currently the iPhone is completely fully functional. Let's just head into general and about. It is an iPhone 6, 32 gigabytes on iOS 12.4.3. Surprisingly, despite all the damage it's been through, Touch ID still does work. So I have registered a fingerprint. As you can see, it does work perfectly. So that is something which is pretty surprising, despite the entire bottom portion of the screen completely missing. Touch ID still does work. But overall, I have tested out the phone. All functions do work, no issues whatsoever. We also got the front-facing camera. The only issue is that the mute button doesn't quite work, so that is something I'll have to look in a bit later. But otherwise, it's a fully functional iPhone 6, no issues whatsoever. Volume rockers, the mutes, the camera, everything works. It connects to Wi-Fi. It also does read cellular signal. So this is a pretty much fully working iPhone 6, and all it needed was a brand new display. So that is something I really enjoy doing. So that's it guys. If you did like the video, hit the like button and the subscribe button. We've got a few more restoration videos coming up, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you in the next one.